Alright, today we're going to look at emblems. Emblem on my Hurst dolls. The little acrylic piece fell off, so I just painted it black and scraped the black paint off the Calais. And it looks okay, but not great. So, I do have an NOS emblem for it. But, I also bought, excuse the mess in this place, a lot of stuff going on, the emblem from Gbodyparts. So one of these is NOS, one of them is a reproduction. Since I'm not ready to put the NOS one on the car yet until I get around to painting it and whatever else I'm going to do to it. So I thought we'd compare the two and just see how they look. So if you can't tell, this is a reproduction. Unless you're holding it in your hand next to the OEM one, you won't know the difference. But there are some slight differences to it. One of the things is, if you notice, the area that it mounts to here, it's pretty straight up and down. A little bit thicker. This one kind of tapers in a bit. A little thinner. The whole OEM emblem is a little bit thinner by a couple thousandths all the way around. The base on it, this one is a little bit thicker, like 4 thousandths than this one. Taper's a little different. The upper emblem's up wider by, I think, 8 thousandths. Another thing you'll notice is the acrylic, or the face on this, on the OEM one, it's hard to tell, but it sets into the emblem quite a bit. This one kind of sits on it, so it's not recessed in, it just kind of sits over it. Where this one is actually recessed back into the emblem. It's kind of, yeah, you can tell it there. But, like I said, unless you got them side by side, you really don't notice it. Chrome plating on the reproduction one is actually really good. There's a few blemishes in the casting, but nothing that you'd ever notice. The OEM castings are actually really nice. The only blemishes this thing has on it from sitting on a shelf for 12 years. Or longer than that, probably. I think I bought this like 12 years ago. Nice thing is, the reproduction one is less than half of what I paid for that one 12 years ago. And I've been collecting NOS parts for this car whenever I find them. Chrome plating's real nice. One thing they did, kind of like, I guess, is this is the OEM NOS one. Springs are a little different, studs are shorter. So this is how they retain the emblem on the reproduction. This is the OEM NOS part. I think for what you pay for it, this is actually a really nice emblem, and will be going on the car to replace the one that fell apart. Until I get around to restoring the car, and then the NOS one will go on it. So, other than the subtle differences, it's just about as close to spot on as you get, I think. The next part I might buy will be that piece probably. I'll buy that and we'll compare that one to this. This is an NOS header inset. So we'll buy their other one and check that too. Next part they probably should try and reproduce is those things, because they're huge money if you find a set of those NOS. Alright, so I hope that helps people with seeing what these look like side by side. Does look pretty good.